always loved baseball, and to be able to play the game for as long as I did, like I'll forever be grateful to baseball, and I enjoy every moment I can to talk about it and to try to give it back and teach it to the next generation and just show my appreciation for it. From speaking to guys like you, like both of you guys, and talking to kids and whatever it is, like I just love the game, and I hope I've shown that in how I played the game, and I hope to show that continuously, as long as people will listen to me talk about it. So, I love the game. You guys love the game. I mean, you guys dedicate so much of your life. It's your job too. That's something I think as a player, I always appreciated, whether it be, reporters or front office workers or ticket sales, stadium workers. Everybody has dedicated a portion of their lives to the game that I love too. And so I always feel a camaraderie whenever anybody, does anything around the game of baseball. And so, I love the game. It's clear that you guys love the game. So I'm all for any bit of that.
I got a question mailbag question from John.
Oh, wonderful.
And he asks, a little bit of an odd question, what is the most cheesesteaks that you ate in the visiting clubhouse at Citizens Bank Park? And he also asks, as he is an autograph collector, do you have any funny, good, or awful autograph stories?
Oh, man, those are two really good questions. That's kind of an insider scoop in the visiting clubhouse. That's kind of a running tally. Some guys have done some amazing things. If you ever get a chance to talk to Tommy Hunter, he's done some wonderful work in the clubhouse with the cheesesteaks. I personally, in one day, I got down 3, and I ate 2 pregame, and I was like, I'll eat 4 or 5 maybe after the game because they are really good. Except for my stomach hurt so bad during the game that I was like, all right, I got to get to 3 because I told them beforehand they're going to make it. I got to finish it. And then I literally never ate another cheesesteak on game day at the field because I felt so terrible, and I didn't pitch in that game. Thank goodness. I think it would have affected me on the field. So 3 is my limit. So I'm not ashamed of it. It's not the best, but as a guy not known for quantity of food consumed, I think that's a pretty good record.
All right, and autograph stories? Any?
The second autograph story. I don't. I'm not a. Oh, I have a personal story, not anything crazy. So I'm not a huge collector of autographs. I've never been like a huge member. I always felt weird asking my fellow baseball players for autographs, especially like early in my career. As I got closer to the end, I was like, hey man, do you mind signing something for me? Whether it be for a charity auction. But I guess it is kind of funny. So I don't know what it is about me, but when people see me, they assume that my name is Jeremy. Like I'm saying 50% of people when they see me at a baseball field say Jeremy. And whether or not they're looking at my baseball card, even when they look at it and they're like, oh, it's legitimately Jerry, they'll look at it and go, oh, Jeremy, will you sign this for me? 50%. I'm not even like exaggerating. And so I would get sent. So apparently in like 1995, which is even before when I played, there was a pitcher that was drafted by, I want to say the California Angels at the time, named Jerry Blevins, like legit a right-handed pitcher. Jerry Blevins had a sick mustache in the car. So I would get, and, autograph people would send me, 3 cards. 2 of them would be my card, a lefty pitcher. And then the third one would be Jerry Blevins. And I would be like, all right. And I just started signing them because I honestly I've gotten hundreds of his baseball card, and they're probably out there, Jeremy signed this, but it's me. I did it.
That is a good story. Well, Jerry.
Look at you. Look at that. You're not just a smart guy. You're also funny.
Well, we try here. But no, this is absolutely fantastic coming to the show. And everyone who has listened to this episode can really tell the passion that you have for the game and the passion that you have of every aspect, playing it, analyzing it, just watching it. I know you were watching the game when I spoke to you a week or two ago, and watching an extra inning game with the Mets, and you're just passionate about the game. So thank you so much for showing that and coming on the show today.
My pleasure, man, and appreciate everything that you do for the game. Like, you guys push out such good content. I legitimately learned so much about myself. Like, Fangraphs was, like, for me, the first introduction into data and what it meant for me and how I could make myself a better player. And so, thanks for keeping the game alive in so many different ways and doing what you're doing and putting out good content.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks again for coming to the show. That'll do it for the Beat the Shift podcast. See you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Beat the Shift podcast presented by Fangraphs. Follow us on Twitter at beat_shift_pod.